Hello everyone, this is Mr. Shredify. First off, I wanted to welcome all you new subscribers out there. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate the support. I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but I wanted to celebrate with you guys how my new studio actually turned out in my new place. I'm really proud of how it looks and the energy it gives. It's very inspiring, and hopefully it will inspire me enough to make more videos, because I know I've been lacking a bit, but don't worry, new videos are going to be coming out soon. So stay tuned to that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Anyways, let's get to the video. Alright, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I'll give a quick tour of the studio, because if not, it would take forever. So as you can see, my studio has a ton of decorations and lights everywhere. I really wanted to make it my own and have it represent all things that I love in and outside of music. I wanted whoever walks in to kind of just get an idea of all the things that I love and appreciate. Some of those things are, you know, collectibles, banners, posters, and other things that I've gotten from concerts that I've been to. Now moving on, let's actually get to my workstation, which is right behind me. So to start off, we're gonna start with my actual desk. So my desk was actually a design loosely based on someone's that I had seen on Reddit. They kind of had a similar kind of layout with the desk, and I decided to kind of build it for myself. So I got some stuff from IKEA and Amazon, and I basically built it from scratch and stuff. So I'm really proud of it. I've had it, you know, you've seen that I've had it all these years. Now my Mac over here on my left is going to be pretty much what I do, everything concerning YouTube and social media, music production, video editing. Pretty much everything that I do that you guys see is all done on this Mac. It's never let me down, and it has been a huge asset to my work. I'm actually using it for tracking my band's upcoming EP, which I really hope we can release by this year. My desk also has a MIDI keyboard, which is pretty self-explanatory, along with my Scarlett 8i6, which I'm assuming every guitarist knows what it is. And you can see that I also have the studio monitors over here, the Sterling MX5s. These I've had since the very beginning. They've never let me down, and they always have great sound. Might be replacing them soon. I also have an additional monitor over here, you know, where I use for an extra, you know, screen space to do drum programming or MIDI programming and such. And also just a random PC under the desk that I use for whenever I actually game. Now if you're going to look to my right over here, you're going to see that, actually, I don't know if you can see, but I have my amp stack here. Now I know what you're thinking, it's all PV, right? But I'm a Periphery fan, so I really don't care. To go into specifics, it is pretty much my PV6505 Plus and my PV Invective 120, which are on top of my PV Invective 2x12 cab. So these are pretty much what I use for my main rig when I ever play live, you know, and shows and stuff like that. But I actually do have another cab on my storage over here that I have outside, a 4x12 Marshall that I've used before. Now moving on to my left, I'm pretty sure you can't see it. Yes, you actually can, sorry. I have my monitor right here. This is actually the almighty Axe-Fx, the thing that I use for every single YouTube thing, tracking, everything. It always comes down to this one. It just has everything that I absolutely need. And I also, you know, when I got it, I said, let's just get the whole thing. So I actually got the FC12 foot controller as well. Makes it way easier for me to just switch whenever I'm playing, you know, recording for YouTube and stuff like that. And I also got the Fractal Expression pedal, which you can see that I used on the Everything Is Fine cover by Periphery. Now for the big portion of this video, since we've already covered everything that's behind me, we're going to be going over to my instruments, all my guitars and stuff. So buckle up. Now we're going to be going in order of which one came first. So to start things off, it's going to be my Fender Starcaster, which is actually right there. It was gifted to me by my parents on my birthday when I was barely learning guitar. And it has a lot of emotional value to me, which is why I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, even though I rarely play it, and I should play it more. The Schecter Hellraiser was the first guitar that I actually bought for myself, and I was really proud of doing that. This was pretty much my workhorse for a good couple of years. I used it to perform at some high school events back in the day, and it felt great to play on, you know, really comfortable. Neck was awesome. The Jackson Dinky DKA was a little gift I got for myself for my birthday. At the time, I was hugely inspired by Michael Romeo and Symphony X. Michael Romeo from Symphony X. Seeing as his signature guitar from Comparison Guitars was really expensive, I just decided to go for something that looked pretty similar to it. Now the Schecter C7 FR SLS Elite was my first 7-string that I ever owned, and I was a little hesitant at first because I never had a 7-string before, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. but I pretty much eased into it really easily. It was easier than I expected, to be honest. Another thing from this guitar is that I really liked how the design is in the back. The ESP LTD MH100QMNT was a gift from my dad for Christmas. It's pretty much my go-to for covering monuments, tracks, and stuff like that. I have it tuned to DADGAD, as you can guess. It just feels really comfortable to be doing a lot of down picking exercises and warm-ups with that guitar. Just something about it, something about the neck and the comfort of my arm on the on the body. The Schecter C1 Platinum is my guitar for low tunings. I use this guitar a lot for low tunings. Now the ESP EC256, which is right over here, was a guitar that I got with my fellow bandmate one time when we randomly just went into a Guitar Center. It was kind of like a spontaneous purchase. It's a great rhythm guitar with occasional leads. Stock pickups honestly on that one sound really great, and I was really impressed by them. Now the PRS Mark Holcomb signature 7-string guitar. Obviously it has a walnut satin finish on it. Has the Alpha and Omega pickups, split coil, feels pretty much like a 6-string. Only with all the aggressiveness of a 7-string, and it's actually my first PRS that I ever owned. Now the Ibanez bass is pretty much just there for whenever my bass player has a need for a different kind of tone or just wants to play a different bass. Now the last two are actually my favorite and go-tos to play right now. Funny enough, they're both actually multi-scales. With the first multi-scale we're going to start off is going to be the Schecter Reaper 7. This one actually nicknamed the Tortilla. Someone pointed it out to me and I just could not unsee it after that. Now this one is equipped with Schecter Decimator pickups, so stock pickups, but they have split coil features, and that Schecter is also going to be the one that I use to track a future release that I'm hopefully going to have by the end of the year. And last but certainly not least is my favorite 6-string that I own is going to be the ESP LTD M1000MF. Seymour Duncan pickups, split coil features, lots of tone variety on it, multi-scale, an amazing neck feel. It's really easy to go back and forth with these, up and down the fretboard. And it's actually the guitar that I used to track my single that I released last year called Warm Embrace. It's kind of like a proggy Polini intervals inspired kind of track. To end it off, I actually do have my JIK Acoustics bass traps. That's my studio. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of the studio, if it's inspiring to you guys, if you guys have any suggestions and stuff like that. But overall, I'm pretty much in love with the studio, and I can't wait to see what else I write, I release coming out of this room. So stay tuned for new videos coming out soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.